What's good, varsity family? We back with another one. You already know, another day, another reaction. It's your boy Varsity, and we back. If you new, you already know what to do. Go ahead, drop a like, comment, and share. Share it with your cousin, best friend, best friend's best friend. Share it with your friend's best friend. Tell them to tune in. We are reacting to all videos, anything out here, hip hop, music related, sports related. We talking about it. Tell them to tune in. We here every day, all day. We gonna drop non-stop. Let's get into it. Today's agenda. We found a video. Somebody sent it over, but we found a video. Schoolboy Q supposedly exposing or saying things about Drake and Jay Prince, what they have any affiliations with and within the music industry, or what ties they got, mob ties, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Some people be making videos and people send it over, and I look at it and it's like, okay, if that's what we talking about, we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. People have ties and people disagree, but I ain't gonna say somebody got different affiliations or anything like that. I don't get into it. Mind my business. Come and talk to y'all, the family. Y'all tell me what's going on. I'm just here. Y'all let me know. But we gonna get into it. Let's go.
Rumors that LA is probably one of the most dangerous places for rappers. Do you believe that's true?
Yeah, because I mean, everybody be checking in. That's your favorite thing to do, check in with somebody that's gonna rob your stupid ass.
Right.
Well, they're cool. Hey, well, they're cool. They ain't gotta with me, but I ain't signing no permission slip nowhere. That
Straight
ain't what I do.
into it.
Hey, look. Hey, look. If you wanted to come politic, you could have came in politics. Hey, that's all good, big homie. They said he could have just came in politics. You know, that what real niggas do. I ain't no peewee. But check out what I'm saying. I ain't no peewee though, so it don't go like that. It gotta be respect.
Like you try to glorify so try to glorify that ain't that. It's flaw. We know when flaw when we deal with them in the streets. We know when flaw. Like we understand that they flaw. We don't capitalize off their flawness though, because we'll capitalize off real.
The whole checking in drama where rappers are expected to pay.
You're supposed to check in when you go out somewhere. I mean, I get the thought process, especially if you swinging around different hoods, to know what not to do, what to do, where to go, where not to go. But just like Schoolboy said, like, you check in and something happened, somebody know your every move and location. It's politics. It's definitely politics. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Instead of done, like, y'all check in like with different. I mean, yeah, I think it's different for a rapper. It's definitely different for a rapper. So I ain't checking it out. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
Pay their dues when they roll into certain cities is making waves, especially with some spicy rumors involving Drake and his so-called protector in Houston, Jay Prince. You might have heard that Drake, thinking he had Jay Prince's loyalty on lock, tried to shut down any rapper linked to Kendrick Lamar from performing in Houston. But guess what? Jay Prince, who's got this rep as the big boss of Houston, didn't exactly back him up. Instead, it was Schoolboy Q who stepped in, showing no fear and basically calling out Drake's mob ties as a joke. At the same time, he exposed Jay Prince for being behind the deaths of some of the most famous rappers, including Takeoff. Schoolboy Q hitting the stage in Houston this month, that was more than just a performance. It was a power move. He didn't just rap. He made a bold statement by roasting the whole checking in ritual, calling it out for the outdated joke it is. And honestly, he's got a point. Jay Prince, still stuck in these street games, is out here trying to squeeze money from his own people. But here's where it gets dark. Rumors are
Whoa. I ain't know we was gonna get this into it. I ain't know we was gonna get this into it. Yeah, that's a little deep. Did y'all know this? Did y'all know this? Am I the only one that's? Did y'all know this? 'Cause that's crazy. I ain't. I ain't know. I ain't know.
Swirling that this little extortion game might have even claimed some lives. So, who's Jay Prince been leaning on, and what's really going on with this extortion drama? Let's take it back for a sec. The roots of this extortion business? You've got to go all the way back to 18th century Italy, where the mafia was the original pay up or else crew. When they crossed over to the US, cities like Chicago, New York, and Philly were under their thumb, living in fear of these shakedowns. Naturally, American street gangs and organized crime groups took notes, and soon enough, extortion became a dark undercurrent in hip-hop culture. With rap raking in serious cash, these groups wanted their cut. Today, extortion is practically woven into hip-hop's DNA. Even the biggest names couldn't escape it. Take Tupac, for instance. In 2011, some jaw-dropping FBI files revealed that the Jewish Defense League was extorting Tupac and other rap legends like Eazy-E. According to the feds, the JDL was threatening these artists' lives, then swooping.
So today's the day. I've got my RTA mock system and Coyote appliances.
Swooping in with an offer of protection for a price. It was like a messed up insurance scam, but with death threats. And Eazy-E? He was a target too, right before he tragically passed from AIDS. The FBI even suggested.
Hey you. Hey yo. Hey yo. Mob ties for real? Like back in the day. Whoa. Did y'all know this? Once again, this is new to me, and I thought I knew like a lot of hip hop back in the day stuff, but damn, this wild. I didn't know this.
Suggested that these threats might have been aimed at Tupac before his in Vegas. Street gangs are still playing the same old game, demanding that rappers check in when they roll into a new city. All about making sure these artists can move around safely without getting jacked, or worse. In return,
I mean, it makes sense if you're a rapper, like to check in. Yo, I'm here. I know one of my big homies here. Me moving around, they're gonna let me know where to go and where not to go. But then again, at the same time, you don't know what beef they in when you show up in a city. So now those enemies now, like your enemies, and it kind of puts you in one of those situations. Like, do you want to be involved in it without even being involved in it? And then you end up having to pay somebody else, or it's just too much. Too much. Making my head hurt. Making my head hurt.
the rappers either cough up some cash for security or let local talent open for them at shows. It's like buying a hood pass, but sometimes the price isn't just money. It could be your life. Now let's dive into some of the big names who've gotten caught in this web. Remember when Kanye West had that sketchy moment in Philly? He was just grabbing a bite with some friends at a diner when a group of shady dudes showed up. They didn't even order food, they just sat there watching him. Kanye had to tuck away his jewelry and lay low, but things were getting tense. That's when Beanie Sigel, also known as the Broad Street Bully, stepped in and turned the table.
Shout out to Beans. Play them type of games. Shout out to Philly. You already know.
Beanie didn't just show up. He made it crystal clear that no one was going to mess with Kanye on his watch.
Yeah, and he started to get kind of nervous, and he called you up.
No, he didn't call me up personally.
Well, somehow it got you.
You know, two ways you could put out the blast. It could go to everybody who was, yeah, you put the blast out that.
Kanye sent a text like, you, bat signal. I need it. If you around, I could definitely use some help right now. Pull up on me. Like, for real, he sent that text out, and yeah, you already know. You know, you send that text like, yo, pull up right now. It's about to go down.
He felt threatened.
Right.
Yeah.
You showed up.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, you let them know that nothing was gonna happen to Kanye.
Nah.
That's not how it went down.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, nothing was gonna happen to him. Not while I was there.
But if you think Philly is tough, wait until you hear about Detroit. The Motor City operates on a whole different level, and it's all thanks to a guy named Trick Trick. Rappers rolling into Detroit better be familiar with the no-fly zone. Trick Trick set the rules. Show respect and pay your dues, or you're not hitting the stage in his city. On the Drink Champs podcast, he spilled the tea. Back in the day, record labels would come to Detroit, squeezing money out of local artists while profiting off the city's talent. Trick Trick wasn't having any of it. He shut that down, making sure the only ones cashing in on Detroit's scene were the locals. And for anyone bold enough to test the no-fly zone, they quickly found out that Trick Trick wasn't messing around.
Let me ask you, Trick Trick, because I don't understand what is the no-fly zone. What does that mean? Because I mean, I've come to Detroit and had marvelous times.
We shot movies together in Detroit.
So, but what is this no-fly zone mean?
It was for record labels.
Okay.
When record labels used to have like street teams, and that was back in A&R days. You know, they would have a promo team, take the artists. You know, A&R take the artists to different locations, and it was like they were just coming to Detroit and wasn't picking up nothing. It was like they would charge the local artists to perform. They would charge the local artists to perform, and the local artists would bring 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people sometimes to this event that will pay to get in. It's like, how is you charging them and they bringing you revenue?
Wow.
You know, and then, you know, when it kept happening with the little homies and they was just doing it because they got money, like, you know, that, man.
Meaning paying to get on
it was just so much.
Their own.
See, in that thought process, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a whole lot of sense because if you're just coming in and you got a whole promo team, you bring people, one of the big names in, and then you charging the local artists and you charging them their people. So it's like, oh, you charging them $200 to get in to open up for that, and then telling them, hey, I'm gonna give you 10 tickets. But yeah, you can charge $40 for that, but I need $20 off of each ticket. So yeah, it's I can understand that because now we got to check in because now you basically kind of extorting in a way or using our local artists and then still making money and not giving nothing back or even like showing no love. So yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. I can totally understand that.
Stage, technically.
Exactly. And it was radio as well. Like, you know, the Summer Jams events didn't consist of mostly Detroit artists. They consist of everybody from everywhere else. And the Detroit artists would get charged.
Wow.
And I was like, that. Stop everything. Now the only entertainment around this gonna be what's here.
Right.
So we're gonna get acquainted with what we got around these corners, and then we'll start letting a few trinkets in one at a time. And if anybody violated, we'll deal with that accordingly, you know.
Just ask Rick Ross. He got a first-hand lesson in how serious the no-fly zone really is. When Ross tried to...
We need a small business loan fast.
I got this. Loan Falcon!
To perform in Detroit without paying his respects, he learned the hard way that Trick Trick wasn't bluffing. Ross's concert was axed, and he couldn't even get inside the venue. It was a power move, a reminder that in certain cities, you either play by the rules or you don't play at all. When pressed about the incident, Ross downplayed it, calling it just another day. His team got to the venue first, only to find it padlocked like a showdown was brewing.
Yo, we went out to Detroit, you know, we had a gig to go to, you know, so
Imagine pulling up to the show, the locks is on that joint, you pull up with the tour bus, they like, nah, bro. Nah, you ain't getting in this joint. Nah, pay a fee. Pay a fee or you can get in. Back the tour bus up. Back it up. We gotta get up out of here.
The team head over, you know, to the gig. And, you know, I got my team, so my team is always in front of me, you know, just to make it clear. I never even made it to the venue.
Okay.
I never made it to the venue. Me and whoever this gentleman is, we never crossed paths. He never spoke with Rose. And I expect him to clarify that. I expect him, you know, to tell y'all, we never talked to Rose, we never spoke to MMG. But anyway,
Boss
you know, the caravan on the way to the venue, and, you know, they get there and someone has locked the gates to the venue. Padlocked or however they did it, the gate was locked. It was gentlemen supposed to be here. This I didn't see myself.
Okay.
It was supposed to be gentlemen here who were talking with the police, and it was very peaceful. Okay. You know, for my team that made it, you know,
there before you.
Right. You know, they didn't even know it was a problem, you know. And so you know, that's the promoter's job, you know what I mean? So
Ross never faced the so-called enforcers, expecting them to eventually admit they didn't have the guts to confront him. Meanwhile, Ross chilled at Greektown Casino, waiting for the promoter to sort things out. But instead of clarity, Ross heard rumors about a gang flexing their muscle. He let the talk go on, expecting someone to clear the air. But when that didn't happen, Ross stepped up and addressed it himself. Here's where it gets wild. Ross got his bag, probably a fat one, but couldn't shake the disappointment for his fans left hanging at a locked gate. For Ross, it wasn't personal, it was just business. Still, something didn't add up for him. If you're trying to prove your toughness, why lock out the lions? Ross summed it up perfectly.
So for whatever reason they did this, I don't understand it. Because if it's somebody that's supposed to be from the jungle, in the jungle you don't lock the lions out. You let the lions in and lock them in. That's when you get your confrontation, if that's what you want, and that's when you get your...
I get what he trying to say, because he like, why lock us out? Why not let us get in there and then lock us in and handle your business that way, where we ain't got nowhere else to go but to deal with the situation. I get that. But then again, on the other side, like, you the artist, but it's probably like somebody like Live Nation or somebody like that were, you know, a big company that was probably funding it. So you not showing up because you had already probably got paid through them. So what you not showing up is probably cutting they bag in half. But I can see it from both sides. Cause it's like, man, why not just let us in and let us, you know what I mean, get to it. And then we deal with the problems because we ain't got nowhere else to go. But then it's like, you could be like a smaller piece of the problem. And with you cutting you out could be trickling up to the top where they could probably realistically probably have to come talk to you. If you continues to do this, they're going to continuously lose money. So yeah, I can see it from that end. Like, y'all let me know. Like, am I on to something here? I might be on to something. If I'm not, I mean, I got a different point of view, definitely let me know. But could be on to something there. I don't know. Because, I mean, I don't know. Y'all let me know.
Now, let's flip the switch to DaBaby. He found himself in a similar jam, but took a totally different route. Known for never backing down, DaBaby was filming a music video in East Atlanta when a local gang rolled up, trying to test him.
Nah, I don't know nothing I ain't get told about. Nah, ain't none of that going on. Look, like I say, I with all the little youngers out there. That's cool. But they're cool. Hey, well, they're cool. They ain't gotta fuck with me, but I ain't signing no permission slip nowhere. That ain't what I do. Hey, look. If you wanted to come politic, you could have came and politic. Hey, that's all good, big homie. They said he could have just came and politic. You know, that what real do. I ain't no peewee. But check out what I'm saying. I ain't no peewee though, so it don't go like that. It gotta be respect.
Unlike Ross, who never even made it to the venue, DaBaby was smack in the middle of it. But DaBaby, he wasn't about to be told where he could or couldn't go. DaBaby stood his ground, letting them know he wasn't checking in with anyone and wasn't about to start. It was tense, but in the end...
Well, we know DaBaby background. We know his background. So ain't no checking in. You already know. Got caught up in Walmart. Didn't play no games. Got caught up in, what was the Louis store or whatever store he was in. Didn't play no games. And somewhere in the mall, didn't play no games. So Yeah, you run up on DaBaby, yeah, you gonna find out. You gonna find out. You gonna find out. I mean, but I mean, I know some regular dudes the same way. Like, no games, no time for the drama. They're gonna give you one warning. After the first warning, it's on you. It's on you. It's on you. I told you to go, and then after the first warning, it was like, nah, bro, no time for the drama. Like, y'all know people. I know y'all know people. I know y'all know at least like one person. Everybody at least got like the one person where it's like, after that first warning, they're gonna give you that look. And it's like, yo, chill, 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 chill. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Y'all let me know. I know I'm not the only one.
DaBaby walked away with his pride intact, proving he's not one to mess with. The takeaway? Both Ross and DaBaby went up against local forces trying to flex, but their reactions were night and day. Ross played it cool, waiting for someone else to clean up, while DaBaby went head-to-head, refusing to back down. Two different styles, but both remind us that in the ruthless world of hip-hop, respect isn't handed out, it's earned, and sometimes you have to fight for it. DaBaby spilled the tea on Vlad TV about a close call that could have gone south real quick.
With so many cameras around, I doubt anything would have happened. But then again, people do act stupid. And you know, egos come into play and so forth. Did you feel that it could have gone wrong?
Yeah, your guy was on their side. Your guy was on their side, you know what I mean? It worked out perfect for him, you know.
When somebody say something like that, God was on their side. That's somebody you want to play with? I ain't even gonna get into it. I ain't even gonna do it. Cause man, somebody you don't really want to play with. I'm just saying.
Perfect for him. I really had just ordered, like, you seen like that film, like all them people out there, like the film crew. Yeah, I had just came down. It was just me and my brother. But I ordered like pieces for like the whole film crew, so everybody could, you know, and everybody could eat it. You know what I mean? And I go grab the pieces and shit. Bro, I went to grab the pieces for the whole film crew, and like I had on like little shorts, so you know, I had to lighten up.
You could almost see the grin on his face as he recounted the scene. Imagine this, cameras everywhere, people trying to keep it professional, but with egos the size of skyscrapers in play, who knows what could have popped off. DaBaby kept it cool, but you could tell he was aware that things might have taken a wild turn. Then there's J Prince, the Houston OG and Drake's go-to guy for street backing. His name has been linked to some shady business for years, but he's recently been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Like when NBA YoungBoy's crib got jacked in Houston back in July 2020. J Prince publicly offered to return the stolen goods, which everyone saw as a not-so-subtle way of flexing his muscle.
He was gone, I got a call, you know what I mean, because...
You could be flexing your muscle, or you could know who did it, or you could be big homie in it. It could be looked at a lot of different ways. 100%, a lot of different ways. I'm gonna listen to it, because if y'all know about this, definitely put in the comments. Like, just playing different angles how it can go. I'm not feeding the story. I'm just saying it, looking at it from different angles. You could be big homie in the situation, like, oh, I can go get it for you. I know the niggas who did it, or yeah, I mean, somebody could be on the inside type situation. Pause. Somebody could be like within the team, being a snitch type situation. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Family, we just talking. Let me know.
The little homie YoungBoy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and you know, I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right, because they understand.
Wow, I just built the most amazing workflow on Monday.com.
You build your own workflow?
Why?
And that, you know what I mean, YoungBoy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren. You know, all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie? You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas.
But NBA YoungBoy wasn't here for it. He hopped on IG Live and let Jay Prince know exactly how he felt about that public stunt.
Friends, I don't want no new relationships. All that pussy shit, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty of around me you could call. Man, it's plenty ways you could get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no f***ing publicity. None of that pussy ain't. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy cash, two keys come with the car anyway. Mind your business, man.
Let's be real. That's real though. Don't get on the line and like, yeah, you come check in and tell me, yeah, I got it for you. I got this and your McLaren and this could, once again, like I said, you could be big homie in it, or it seemed like you might have been in on it, or you might know somebody that's in on the joint. So it all sounds sketchy to me. You know, I'm just saying it don't sound right. And then for you to jump online, you ain't called me, bro. If you knew somebody who did it, why ain't called me? Text me. DM, Snapchat, Telegram, WhatsApp, something. I don't know. I understand his energy because it just seemed funny. It seemed funny. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Am I tripping? I don't think I'm tripping, but I don't know. I don't know.
Let's not forget the tragic case of Migos' Takeoff, who was shot and killed in Houston while supposedly under the protection of Jay Prince's son, Jazz Prince. The streets have been buzzing with speculation ever since, with fans believing Kendrick Lamar might have thrown some shade at the Prince family in his diss track Euphoria. Kendrick, in his slick way, seemed to be warning Jay Prince to stay out of his beef with Drake, or else his son might end up exposed. The speculation is real, but the truth? That's still up in the air. Meanwhile, Schoolboy Q, Kendrick's TDE fam, wasn't here for any of the so-called checking in nonsense. He called it out for what it is, a joke. He doesn't get why rappers feel the need to cozy up to people they barely know just because they're rolling through their city.
Rumors that LA is probably one of the most dangerous places for rappers. Do you believe that's true?
Yeah. Because, I mean, everybody be checking in. That's y'all favorite thing to do. Check in with somebody that's gonna rob your stupid.
Right.
Wow. Yo, you think that guy, the guy that you don't know in California got your back? The guy that got beef with other hoods and all this, you checking into that dude?
Right.
Bro, just go to the hotel, get
Cause you inhering in they beef. You inhering whatever comes with them, whatever they got in they streets, even though they cool with you and they might be good wherever, but they not always good wherever. It's not always
something
the
to
case.
eat. Go back to the hotel.
Do your business.
Go have some fun.
Right.
Why do you want to go over there?
Right.
For what? Don't call me.
Right.
Oh, it's motherfuckers be having a nerve to call me sometime. Like,
Fans agreed with him, saying, "Finally, a rapper with common sense. Check-in culture is beyond stupid." Another said, "Schoolboy grew up in a LA gang and knows exactly how this works. He seems to have separated himself from the gang life, and even mentioned his biggest regret was not doing a song with Nipsey Hussle, who was from a rival hood." Now, the word on the street is that Drake, thinking he's got Houston on lock thanks to Jay Prince, tried to pull a fast one on Schoolboy Q, allegedly getting 2 of his Canadian shows canceled. But when he tried the same stunt in Houston, it backfired. Turns out, Jay Prince wasn't interested in playing Drake's games anymore. On August 3rd, Schoolboy Q lit up the House of Blues in Houston, performing to a packed crowd. They were quick to call Drake out for thinking he could control Houston from the Great White North. Jay Prince, meanwhile, is catching flack for still
Oh boy. Oh boy. Not Drizzy trying to cancel from Canada or wherever you at. You know, he probably on overseas somewhere, but trying to cancel in Houston. I get it. If you can run Canada, bro. You definitely top tier up there. But in Houston, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Some people just don't know when to just to fade to the black for a little bit. Sit back, chill for a little bit. Like I'm a fan, but still, still my opinion. Just my opinion. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Once again, family, we just out here talking. I'm talking to y'all. I mean, y'all talking to me. Comment, definitely let me know. I read and everything. Comment back on everything. But yeah, I don't.
Playing a tough guy role. But what's your take? Is Jay Prince still about that life, or is it time for him to hang it up? And did Drake really think he could ban TDE from Houston? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is the checking in legit? Like, is it like? I get it to a degree, but then again, like Schoolboy said, you checking in with somebody, and yeah, you're inheriting whatever they got going on. Whoever don't like them or have issues with them, is it something that you dealing with now? So yeah, it's just I don't know. Y'all let me know. I'm just here for the talk. I'm just here for the talk. You know, y'all part of the family. We just here talking. But as you know, this is the end. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And we are out of here. Varsity out.